Hi, how you doing? This is Professor Horn. I'm checking in because I have some information to relay about how class will be going on next week. As you can tell, I'm still a little under the weather, so we won't be having class on Thursday. Instead, I've attached the documentary to the email that this video is attached to. Please watch that documentary. It's only about 45 minutes. Take notes as there will be some questions on the exam about the documentary. I have also updated the syllabus to reflect the new course schedule. We pushed the exam back one day, so we'll know how that exam is going to go forward in the coming weeks once we know how things are going to play out here on campus, right? I'm essentially making this video because we've been urged by the administration to use next week as a dry run to transition our classes to a distant learning format in preparation of whether or not maybe the class may be moved to totally online because the campus may be closed, right? There's no word yet. There's no confirmed cases of the coronavirus in Kern County. But the administration wants to make sure that if we have to shut down classes, that the education and the students will continue to be served, and therefore we're going to do a dry run next week, right? Some of your other classes may be taking part in this as well. So this is urged by the administration. What they've asked us to do is a variety of things. Luckily, I teach this class online at CCB right now currently, so I'm set up for online teaching. So what we're going to do for this class is I'm going to post some lectures online beginning on Sunday evening. I will upload those onto Canvas as well as create a discussion forum where you'll be able to interact with your fellow classmates as well as myself for next week. So all of next week's material will be delivered online, and I will also be creating a discussion forum. You will still have to continue to complete the inquisitive assignments just like normal. So the only thing that is really changing is you don't have to come to class on Tuesday and Thursday, and instead you could watch the recorded lectures at your earliest convenience, right? So make sure you get them done at some point next week, but you don't have to do them on Tuesday and Thursdays at 8 o'clock in the morning, obviously. The lectures will be shorter than what we do in class because I know from teaching online classes and from what the research shows, if I make a recording over about an hour, you guys are going to tune out about 20 minutes. You're not going to get the same information. So I chop my lectures up into about 20, 30 minutes when I deliver them online. So you'll have those lectures. Do make sure you do the reading because those lectures don't cover everything we would cover in class. But if you complete the reading and you view the lectures, you'll have all the material that you would receive in a face-to-face setting, right? We don't know if BC is going to cancel classes. All the UCs in California have canceled classes. There's been a couple CSUs that have canceled classes. So we are making the preparations in case we have to. We don't want to make sure, we want to make sure rather that students are able to graduate and able to go on and transfer and pass their classes and complete their classes. So we're going to do a dry run next week in order to work out all the kinks. Some of you may have never taken an online class. Some of you aren't very good with technology maybe. So next week will be a week where you can get familiar with the online setting without having any penalties for missing any work or anything like that, right? So I'm going to be very flexible with students during next week, and if we do eventually have to make the transition to online, I'll be very flexible with students. You as students are going to have to be flexible with your instructors and the administration because we are in uncharted territory, right? Everybody's reacting to this as information develops. There probably will be more cases confirmed in the United States as testing is being more readily available. But as of yet, we don't have any confirmed cases in Kern County. Though the administration wants to make sure that we are being proactive to protect those vulnerable people in our community, right? So to recap, starting on Sunday, you'll see recorded lectures available online. You'll see a discussion forum available online. Please review those lectures. There'll be two of them, as well as complete the discussion forum, as well as keep up with your inquisitive assignments that are assigned just like normal, right? When it comes time for the exam in a couple weeks, we'll reassess what we're going to do about that. But since most of you take the exam online anyway, it won't be an issue, and we'll reassess as that's coming forward. We'll know more in a couple weeks how this thing is going to continue to spread and whether or not classes will be canceled. So just sit tight, be patient with us. We're going to try to work with you as information develops, but you're going to have to be flexible. We will be flexible, but don't worry. We'll work with you, everybody. We'll pass the necessary classes if they do their work, and nobody will be held up from graduating or anything like that, right? So to recap, look out on Sunday evening for that material for next week. Make sure you view it sometime before the end of next week. No physical class, no face-to-face meetings next week. If you need me, we can meet via Skype. We can meet via the Canvas conference utility, or we could just talk via email. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I have updated the syllabus to reflect the new class schedule, so please look at that. That is posted on Canvas. And no class tomorrow, right? No class on Thursday. I'm not quite feeling all the way up to coming in yet, and it's probably not a good idea with the illness going around to spread any type of illness. So I'm going to stay home tomorrow. I have attached a documentary to watch to this email. Please watch the documentary. Take notes. There will be questions on the exam, right? No class tomorrow, no face-to-face next week. You will have lectures to view and a discussion forum next week, and you have a documentary to view for tomorrow, right? Don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions. I know this is a unsteady time, so lots of you have many questions. So please, please, please ask. I'm here to help, and we'll get through this together. Don't freak out. We'll get through this together. Everybody will make it out healthy, happy, and done with their classes by the end of the semester. All right? Email me if you need me. Alrighty, bye.